How's it going, everyone? DemoonicWolf here, back with another video of Lobotomy Corporation. Face the fear, build the future. Now, before we get started, we gotta go check out the new area and the new abnormality. Now, let's go ahead and go down here. So, we're gonna just zoom in way over here because we don't want to see the abnormality yet. But look at that! It's like, dude, it's like a waxed kingdom. It's like castles. Look at that. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. That looks absolutely beautiful. Now let's move over to the right and see what we got over here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, she waved. Hi. Hi, friend. Guess we interact with you. Hello, are you gonna kill me? Do you all know about the worth of victory and the beauty of the world? I don't know. What the fuck? Okay. She blew a kiss. Oh, whoa, what the fuck is happening to you? Oh no, something's going on with her. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I guess she doesn't like being alone. It's okay, Ruby's here. Ruby's here for you. Don't worry. Ruby's got you. Ruby has you. She'll hold your hand. She'll pick you up. You'll never have to be alone again. Holy shit, dude. That was not cool. That was creepy as all frickin' hell. Okay, so now that all this information is here, let's go ahead and read it. When the work result was bad, the Q counter decreased. When a Q meltdown occurred in the facility without the death of 3 or more employees, the Q counter lowered. When the Q counter was at its max, the HP and SP of the employee who worked with her were healed. When the facility reached trumpet level 2, the Queen of Hatred voluntarily helped with anomaly suppression. However, if 20% of our employees died while help was provided, the state of the abnormality would change and will need to be suppressed immediately. The Queen of Hatred's status changed when her Q counter became 1. The work success rate was low when in said status. This status has been designated as hysteric due to her anxiety and compulsive disorders. Okay. When she was hysteric, generating 16 plus PE boxes raises her Q counter. When she was hysteric, generating 15 or fewer PE boxes lowered her Q counter. Oh shit. Oh no, we gotta fall back. I don't know what she's doing. What the fuck? Queen of Hatred. That's what. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh my god. They're still alive. Run. Oh no! You killed her! Well, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. That is sick. Oh. One dead. We got 15 points. That sucks that, we had to leave one behind. But we're moving forward, and that's all we can do. So, we will move forward to the next day, and we will see where it takes us. Because that will actually be really good to move forward. Because then we can work on other things. Day 42. Yes. If a flaw in the system disables the sensors covering the abnormality, we will once again have to sincerely consider how to dispose of the manager. No. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. Tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape-flavored candy. It's his favorite. I don't like any of these, honestly. So, I'd like to get a different selection. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes as stars showered from the sky. The world falls into a slumber, trapped in the ecstasy lullaby, or ecstatic lullaby. The smiling faces are unfamiliar yet sorrowful. I already know what that one is. You could go fuck off. Committing sins is wrong, but we still do them. Why? It's been quite a while since your first encounter with the abnormalities. I should suppose that you have become a bit more familiar with them. Let me ask you this question again. What do you think abnormalities are? Oh, please, you can't still believe that abnormalities are just bizarre alien creatures that appear all of a sudden and that we need to isolate them, do you? Abnormalities are not the evil monsters that you read about in an old fairy tales. They are not some supernatural gods that descend upon us to judge our sins either. There is an old river that had been flowing at the very bottom of the world for many an age. It is the source of everything, but it has been forgotten by mankind. Nobody knew of its existence, but somewhere in the world there are very small gaps or holes. It is through those which the river gently finds itself a stream. For instance, strange beings would sometimes crawl out of such a gap somewhere in the Black Forest, located in the outskirts. Wait a minute. What? This, we have, what? This is one of the abnormalities we have. Obviously, the amount was simply too insignificant for Lobotomy Corporation's energy needs. Our singularity is not that we produce energy from the abnormalities. Rather, it is the ability to create abnormalities themselves. Their forms were incomplete because they came from a forgotten place. We were scared of them because they were incomplete. It is because of that terror that they have been sealed underground. However, abnormalities are part of the seed. That's what I meant by possibility. The seed is not something that can be made in just a day or be created on its own. We realized that if we wanted to fix a broken system, we couldn't just sit around in a sunny spot waiting for the clouds to part. What should we do after planting the seed, you ask? We can't control the entire process. We have to leave them to sprout on their own. Aren't we allowed that much hope at least? I don't know. Are we? B! Ah, it's B! What's up, B? What's up, man? You were trying to warn us. It's B. To be or not to be. Welcome, A. I missed you dearly. I have been waiting for you ever since the very first day I started working here. Do you remember this, Ocean? You said that this place is where everything from all rivers and streams would eventually settle. Huh. As such, at the lower layers, everything sinks. Wait. Everything sinks. Wait, is this him? Wait. What do you think of this heaven painted laborish white with plaster? I knew you would come here soon. Please think of it as my welcoming gift to you. I figured that what you longed to see may have been something else than what I have become now. Time is like a scythe. It relentlessly attempts to trim, divide, and cleave, entwine, and clasp together hands of those you love. Everyone I have loved is now gone. Leave me a tired old man behind. Please do not blame yourself. Back then were the brightest moments of my life. The only thing I regret this day is that I was too scared. I ran away without keeping my abiding promise to you till the very end. However, you eventually found me and helped me fulfill my promise here. How can I ever be more thankful than I am right now? You're just too kind to me. Kind to the very end. Clear the day with 3 or more employees whose fortitude is 100 or higher. Okay. Well, that's easy. I already got that. That should be way too easy, actually. Simple, even. Okay, guys, so we are on day 42, and we are moving forward. But this day right now, we are going to try and complete the Dusk Ordeal, because we need to do that, and it's getting close to the 50 days. I don't know if the 50 days is the end, but we'll see. We got a new abnormality over here. 256. It's a little burb. It's a stupid burb. What? Oh, what? Rose, what? You're joking, right? Rose got one shot. That thing's a fucking monster. What the hell? Well, let's play these games, you little shit. I will make sure that in the end, that your life is a miserable hell, you little tweet of a bitch bird. I will fucking end you as Hannah will. There is a fucking bird that needs to be put in his place and be let known that he cannot run amok and make a fool out of me. Okay, stupid bird. So, you have a red handgun. Cool. That does 2 to 3 damage. Cool. You got armor. That's cool. That doesn't really do much. Now we could read your guidelines because you're a dick. When an employee enters the containment unit of another abnormality, pushing Bird's Q counter lowered with a normal probability. When Max fell into a panic, pursuing Bird's Q counter lowered. Oh! Or punishing, not pursuing. I don't know why I saw that as pursuing. Punishing Bird voluntarily returned to its containment unit after a panicking employee returned to normal. It also returned after a period of time had passed. Emily was ordered to suppress punishing Bird. When they tried to attack it, the central portion of the abnormality split and redacted. Afterwards, Emily was confirmed to have died. The suppression ended in failure. So don't fuck with the bird. Run for your life. I think it targets someone. Okay. That would make sense. Here's the issue. Everyone in their areas. She's okay down here right now. She's not doing anything, which is really good. Where the fuck's the bird going? You better go home. You better go home. I swear to God. I swear to God. If you don't go home right now, I will get someone to beat the ever-living shit out of you. I'll get my friend Durr over there to kick your ass. He will shoot you in the face 50,000 times. What the fuck was that sound? No one's here. If you want to eat someone, eat one of these fuckers. Oh, shit. Oh my God, that fucking bird! You fucking bird! I'm gonna fucking kill this bird. He fucked up everything. I had this. I fucking had this. You sack of shit. Why the fuck didn't you go back to your fucking home? That's all you had to do. I know I could have just paid attention to the goddamn fucking train. But fuck this bird, man. Fuck that bird. Fuck that stupid bird. Burn that bitch. Oh my God. You guys stop. Fucking going after my guys that I don't want to fight you. Okay, so that one's dead. Now your ass is gonna be suppressed by Hannah or Oliver. Okay. So now we need to do that. Army in Black is around right now. So I need to figure out exactly where it's at. It's down there. This is bad. So we need to get down there pronto. Because if he busts this, we're fucked. Stop. 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 No. No. Yes. 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 Fuck you. Fuck all of this. I'm out. I am out. Fuck that. Fuck that. Woo. 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 Nope. Nope. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck nothing there. Fuck that. I am not dealing with that. I will not deal with that shit. Oh. The smiling faces are unfamiliar, yet sorrowful. And you can stay that way, because I'm not picking you up, mountain of faces. I am not doing that again. I will not pick you up again, because I'm not going back 3 more days to redo all this. No. No, it's a pain in the ass. From break to ruin, the most beautiful performance begins. Don't know about that one. The memories begin with a warm hug. Not sure about those. I don't think I like any of these. So, we're going to re-extract. Okay. That came back. Up, it came back. Okay, yeah, I've read all these. I guess from Break and Ruin, the most beautiful performance begins, maybe? Because I'm not dealing with the faces, and I don't like the other sound of the other one. I should have did the warm hugs. I think the hugs would have been better. This place, where there once was only silence, perhaps because it was only you and I here, it has gotten a bit more livelier, thanks to the Sephiroth. Unlike me, they were weak and lacked rationality. They made so many mistakes that greatly annoyed me. I did not approve of you placing the Sephiroth here. However, you told me that your atonement and the awakening of the Sephiroth were key to the untying of this knot I lie in. I didn't know what you were talking about. You also told me I wouldn't understand. You even blocked me from interfering with that relationship, saying that it must be left alone as solely your role. You were right. Right as always. Even if I stay here repeating this endlessly, I suppose I still won't be worthy of understanding it till the end. To quote one of your favorite lines, a machine must behave as a machine. So I had to play the role of the observer, the only role you bothered to give me, enduring all the pain that others forgot. I don't think I have to point that out again. Damn. What? Elijah? Or Elijah? Elijah? Wait a minute. What? Wait, what? That's Malkuth. Wait. Oh no. I think I had a realization. I'll let you know if it's true or not. But I'm kind of getting something from this right now. I don't want to say it, but I guess I'll find out because, you know, we got to play the game to find out. So, oh, hello, sir. Sorry, I'm quite busy. I still haven't finished even half of what I've written down in my notebook. Hey, I heard extraction experiments are going to be conducted. When I looked over the list of participants, I couldn't find my name on it. I mean, there's probably a ton of reasons behind it. Maybe I'm just not good enough for the experiment yet. But may I join the experiment too? I've learned a lot here. I'm sure I can help you in some way. I'll be sure not to disappoint. Oh, God. Hi, Malkuth. Hello, manager. It's sad to not have enough talent, isn't it? If someone doesn't look back towards you, what does that mean? That they don't acknowledge you? That they don't even care what expression you may be thinking or making? That they feel no need to see what you're doing as they've already come to a conclusion? Have you ever clawed and scraped at the floor, writhing in pain? No, I have not. It really does sound excruciating. But in reality, the moment I completely lost my fingernails, I felt nothing. Yikes. Ugh, just thinking about that is just disturbing. You stare at the flesh where your fingernails used to be, and just before you lose consciousness, when you feel that you aren't yourself anymore, you start to laugh frantically, even though it's not funny at all. And on the ground, you catch a glimpse of someone's shadow and their feet as they look down on you. Guess whose feet those were? When the person who disliked looking back so much finally turned around, everything was over. Did you see the fragments of despair from there? Or were you staring at the bits of my fingernails scattered on the floor? Wait, what? What? I wasn't... What? Malkuth? I wasn't staring at you or your fingernails. What are you talking about? That was the exact moment I knew true helplessness. Without you, I'd never have known that feeling. Thank you so much. Now I feel like an asshole. Because I know I'm A, for one. And I'm getting a feeling that these characters used to not be AIs. That is what I'm getting at. Now, what about you, manager? Have you ever felt helpless to control anything? When unbearable things pour down from somewhere that isn't your body and overwhelming you, it just feels so awful to be helpless, being out of control of yourself. Come on, please tell me, so I can feel rewarded just a bit. Elijah was impatient, and her impatience caused many common mistakes. She once went on a long-winding filibuster of why she needed to finish the experiment, but I don't remember the details. Whenever she was told that she wasn't ready yet, I could see the strong desire in her eyes. It was a craving, a bizarre obsession. If another person had been in my place, they may have turned around for the sound of her hasty footsteps. Cogito was something that she couldn't access at her level of authority. The only task she was ordered to do was record the changes that occurred in the test subjects. Oh! Oh my God. She was aware that at the moment, Cogito was absolutely not ready for human use. When I finally realized what was going on, half her teeth had fallen out and... Ill me. Please kill me. Why? No! Manifestation of Q due to Sephiroth breakdown. Suppression of Sephiroth's core required? Are you discovering the deep scars that inflict upon this place? Manager, there's something I hadn't informed you of when we spoke for the first time. The Sephiroth, of course, wholeheartedly want to meet you, they admire you and follow you. However, at the same time, they earnestly yearn for you to be swallowed up in resentment and curses. Please be careful with them. Well, you don't have to pay that fact too much heed if you wish. What I mean to say is you are free to go back to your daily routine. It's no big deal for me to fill their roles if some of the Sephiroth go mad. Though, if you do, when you will lose something important forever. The seed that can break the cycle. Yesod, do you really feel nothing about this? Try drinking some enkephalin. Close your eyes and open them again. I'm glad to see that you are not as feeble-minded as the other Sephiroth. It is important to keep a clear mind in any situation. Gabriel, why are you scratching yourself so much? Seeing as we're meeting again, you must have completed your tasks, manager. Oh shit, we're going through all of them because I had to do this one. I'd give you a compliment if I didn't have so much work to do. The information team has a task they must do periodically. You must have realized that there are some blanks in the abnormality records. Among the tremendous amount of information we gather, there are some that still remain off limits to the employees for security reasons. The names of those employees are one such thing. Any trace of them, what happened, their gruesome death, and their desperate will to live, all of that has been stripped from the records on the false pretense of expunging information. There's no way for me to know what the criteria for stripping the records are. They are set by another department, not us. We only manipulate the information we receive per orders. Isn't it funny? We've degenerated into a department that destroys and manipulates information as ordered, yet somehow we still call the information team. Or we're still called the information team. Whenever I introduce myself as a Sephiroth of the information team, I sometimes feel something bubbling up inside of me. Yesod, did you receive the document to expunge? You will get a list of employees soon as well. Please do not forget to review it after you finish expunging the documents. Miss Angela, what do you think it means to remember someone's name? This is a work you regularly do. Why are you so emotional about it today? Maybe names were marks atypically beings given each other to engrave each other upon their memories. Someone might have named you Angela following the same concept. Yasod, if you happen to be too tired, please take a break. I knew you would say that. Referring to employees by name is not recommended here. When employees first enter the company, each one receives their own unique identification number. This is to allow the company to identify them using a minimum amount of personal information. We have their numbers in our data storage softwares, or software devices. Malkuth has never called an employee by their names ever since she started working here. Maybe she is the most ideal Sephiroth amongst all of Sephiroth. This is not to say that Malkuth deserves to take all the pain as well. None of us do. What kind of poor taste is that to lock us inside metal bodies and throw us into an endless loop of days that feels just like the same as yesterday? I'm talking to you. What's with the obvious look? Oblivious, I mean. I heard you might be one of the architects responsible for our creation. The only thing I could do here is remember the names of the few forgotten employees and eternal despair, feeling nauseous from even a single breath of air. Have you had fun watching your guinea pigs run around in circles? No, I have not. I've screamed when I've seen people die, because I work so hard to make sure that they survive, but not many do. See, I told you, I have been rotten from the inside for a long time. Gabriel was more rational than anyone else. He was unmoved even after hearing about what happened to Elijah. Some said he lacked empathy, but no one realized that his emotions were festering on the inside. Maybe he began falling apart from long ago, ever since Carmen left this world. He slowly became expressionless. He wouldn't allow himself to have even a paltry joy. He also couldn't stand having even the smallest part of his body exposed. Oh shit! We made a monster that was not supposed to exist in this world. We went too far to even turn back. What the fuck? What the hell? To not let what Elijah did be in vain. Instead of taking the time to grieve, everyone knew they needed to utilize this result to the fullest. He tried to maintain a facade of level-headedness, but his attempts to remain rational slowly morphed into an obsession. He started to wear long-sleeved clothing that also covered his neck. Not much later, he started to scratch himself harshly. We suggested he receive a complete medical examination to see whether he was contaminated or he had an infection, but he refused. Oh my god, I can't do anything about this. It won't let me. Health checkups were needed to prevent further damage. Persuasion became coercion, and coercion led to the use of physical force. Yikes. He was tied and bound for the checkup, but he resisted so desperately that it was hard for us to watch him. Eventually, it turned out that he wasn't infected at all. Was that really fortunate, though? No, it wasn't. The examination did not resolve anything. He kept scratching himself so harshly, even worse than before. When I saw him last, he wasn't lucid or cognizant to any human speech, and his body was completely covered in scratches. No one had seen him since then. Oh, shit. Don't worry, Hod. That's a very common side effect when you first take enkephalin. Oh God, it's getting louder. It's just like a light hallucination. It'll disappear after 2 or 3 times, so don't worry about it too much. For me, it was an employee whose face had half melted, crawled over my feet, and grabbed me by the shoulders, asking me why I let her die. Oh my God. That wasn't a hallucination or anything. Then what? Are you trying to say that dead employees are suddenly coming back to life? You know, like, unbelievable things happen here. So maybe it is possible for dead employees to come back as if nothing happened, right? I'm not in any state to say this, but you don't look too good. Why don't you skip today's meeting? I can't do that. I have an abnormality response training today. They need me to run the drill properly. You're really something, huh? I don't think there's another Sephiroth here who cares about their employees as much as you do. Right? Look, Tiffany, I was right. I'm a good person. I'm a good Sephiroth. Oh God. I don't like the music. Hod. Hello everyone. Today we will... Are you still trying to play the good Sephiroth? Be focusing on abnormality response training. How many times do I have to tell you? You're only a sad piece of rusty scrap metal putting on an act of being a good person. Now, I want everyone to pay close attention here. The abnormality we'll suppress today needs to be handled a bit differently than the others. If you hoped that living such a lie would ease your conscience, that's really selfish. Starting now, I will be explaining the method I devised. Please listen carefully. At least the other Sephiroth are humble enough to admit that they're not perfect. Quiet! Oh shit, she's losing it. She's losing it. Oh, sorry, where were we? Excuse me, Miss Hod, I have a question. Yes, what is it? Do you think that this training will make any difference? I mean, against that long bird, it feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined, and there's nothing we can do to change it. Well, it should yield a better result than just doing nothing at the very least. We can prepare a preventative measure rather than just wait helplessly to... It's just all about luck. We'd be better off and more comfortable to simply accept that we can die at any moment while working. Just knowing this, you won't reach that paradise no matter what you do. I'm doing this all for you guys, even the counseling campaign. Now that you mention it, the compulsory counseling campaign is such a pain. We'd rather have a break time instead. Why is our department the only one that has to deal with these programs? It will keep repeating itself. Live with eternal sorrow and remorse that the metal mass. Well, all of you would be dead by now if I hadn't helped you. Why aren't you thanking me? Do you want me to get rid of you like Malkuth does before you even make the littlest complaint? Don't you say that I'm the bad one here. Oh no. Are you finally admitting to your awful nature? Tiffany, why are you doing this to me? I am not Tiffany. Look at me. Can't you even distinguish your own voice anymore? Yes, you are still having that sweet nightmare. Oh God, here we go. When I read the article detailing Michelle's suicide, it was just as our experiment was starting to show some progress. Michelle was the youngest among us. She was a timid and innocent employee. It made her an easy target. Maybe it was her fate to be used as a pawn of the wings. That that were alert to us, or of the head that would watch over us consistently. You likely didn't know things would go the way they did. You'd never have thought that a puny kid like you would bring about our demise. You'd never had believe that the situation would end up so much worse than you intended. You probably tried to comfort yourself in the end, telling yourself that you did your best, that in this world, in that moment, there wasn't any other option for you. But Carmen was the person who was trying to change the world you resigned yourself to. If we meet again in hell, will I finally be able to forgive you? Crumple up the newspaper. God damn. Oh my god, we are just going crazy in this. Are we managing to get closer to our goal? On the contrary to what people say, it appears that aging does not necessarily bring greater wisdom. Look at this old man going through what feels like an endless cycle of intermittent greed, the obsession over things that have passed, pointless regret, now trapped in a routine of staring at the iron hands of time without reason. By the way, I have always wanted to ask you something. I noticed you wear a sad expression on your face each time one of your employees dies. Just as I have become an old man, no human being is free from the cycle of life and death. As our research was a cure to disease, not to live forever. How about an example? Do you remember that one employee, the one who was nice and upfront with you? He passed away recently. When he received the letter that he was accepted into Lobotomy Corporation, he never would have expected to meet such a futile demise. If I wanted, I could have brought him back to you. Wait, what? But I did not. It was in the order of this place that the empty spot shall always soon be filled. Did you finally discover the secret of this place? Lives are trivial here. The tenuous hold on life can be severed so easily, and yet may come back as if nothing happened. We reached the point in which we don't even need to mourn their deaths. An employee who died just yesterday may come back from my simple call. Yet another employee may never open their eyes again from a single wave of my hand. God damn. That is what death means here, eh? It is neither honorable nor noble, nor is it miserable or cruel like we may think it to be. So please don't punish yourself too much. I do not wish to see you suffer from such personal and insignificant things. For the future will bring you much more pain to bear. What the fuck? Wait. The button to initiate the suppression of a Sephiroth's core will not appear unless all Sephiroth missions and dialogues are complete. Conditions not met will be shown upon a grayed out department button if the conditions are not satisfied. All conditions shown below need to be satisfied before suppression can begin. When all conditions of the Sephiroth core suppression are met, the button on the top left of the department will become active. If you click the Sephiroth core suppression department, all employees assigned to the department will be removed and placed on standby. The conditions of the handicaps of the suppressions will be shown. Begin the management button will replace with begins core suppression button. Click to start the suppression. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Limit break? Obviously, we gotta get more health. Oh, shit. What did I do? Oh, my God. Here we go. What? Everything's all jumbled up. Mess up fluttered. I just wanted to help out. Oh my God. Dude, this shit is insane. Okay, so that is some insane shit. Alright, guys. It's another attempt at Malkuth and suppressing her. So let's go ahead and move people around and get them back doing this video. Very late, but I've been trying to get this done. And it's just one of those things. I've hit a brick wall and I gotta get past that brick wall. Eventually. And if you guys don't know what's going on, so basically this is Malkuth's core, and Malkuth is literally changing up like instinctive repression, insight, and attachment work. It just flip-flopping them. Oh no, this is bad. Actually no, this isn't bad at all. I'm good. Okay, bird's out. No big deal. So, the big thing about this bird is don't attack it. It will kill people if we do attack it. But if we don't, seems pretty chill. Energy quota increased by 10%, baby! Let's fucking go. Now, everything's changed. The game has changed now. Looks like Queen of Hatred is still good, or Magical Girl of Hatred, whatever. So let's go ahead and reset the idea, which should be... Oh, I don't know which one went in there. Oh no, this is bad. We'll do it like this. Let's see, what's the Q counters on these guys? Not bad, not bad. So we could do this one and then this one. And if the dog gets out, we could drop the dog. So it's gonna go blue, purple, red, white. Okay. This is really confusing, and if you guys don't understand exactly what's going on, it's the shuffling. And I have my phone next to me. I'm typing in by 1, 2, 3, and 4, kind of listed like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then whatever is in those slots, I kind of understand what they are by looking at my phone. Oh, so I couldn't do it. What? Yes! 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 Oh, yeah, baby! Here we go! We got it done! Oh, my God. That took forever. That took forever, but we got it. We fucking got it. Yes! Proceed to the next day. Oh! Yes! Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. The final chapter ends with the phrase "born again." The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Should I roll again? I think I'm gonna re-roll. Let's re-roll. This portrait encaptures a moment. It is what we are destined to lose. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. We literally just got one different thing, so we're going to take that one different thing. Elijah. Hello, Acer. I'm really glad to join this team. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is... I'll try my best to be helpful to the team. Oh, I was writing a report. Where'd it get off to? Aw. Oh, look, her hair's longer and unkept. Nothing could be achieved through passion alone. It was obvious what mistakes impatience could cause, so we needed to take our time. The situation wasn't bright enough for me to remember everyone's name or personally respond to meaningless gestures. It was only after a very long time that I realized giving praise once in a while may have been a good idea. Hi, Malkuth. I'll say hello. Is everything all right? Is everything all right? You're so silly. I think you confuse us for humans from time to time. I feel like I had a real dream for the first time in a while. The other Sephiroth told me that I damaged the facility a lot. Have you ever felt it, Manager? That feeling of sailing on the ocean without a map or any kind of guidance? The feeling of groping blindly through a vast darkness. It feels like I'm an island on that vast ocean. I work in the control team. Nobody knows how much pressure it is to be in a position to command everyone else until they've truly tried it themselves. I'm sure you know how it feels, Manager. Everything starts tumbling down on top of you when you start thinking you might not be able to handle it. Have you ever looked into the eyes of a dying employee? No, I have not. Don't look away from them, saying that there's nothing you can do for them. Don't just be sorry for the dying sacrifices. Don't blame yourself thinking that you could have done better. Only after you can confront those moments as they are will you be able to see other things. I saw you overcome unavoidable trials, those of which probably originated from me. To be honest, I wasn't sure you would make it. Am I being too forward? We can't change the past, I know. I don't expect you to be a shining beacon or a lighthouse in the vast ocean, or that this place will suddenly become all peaceful and warm. But maybe we can just try and wait, right? We'll take in all those horrible moments. Oh, though I want you to be the one to bear the suffering, Manager. Like we are now. The will to stand up straight. 10%. Yes, I never expected them to be restored, but it appears I was wrong this time. I attempted to tell you that it was reckless. However, it wasn't such a big loss on our end. I realized that a large quantity of energy was refined during the process of restoring that Sephiroth. If you wish to know why such an occurrence passed, well, the day will come when you find out. I forgot to do the slime. Your scenario is reaching an end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy you've collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. My goal? Are you finally asking me now after all this time? Of course, it is the same as yours. The conclusion of the script we have is not, if not,
I wouldn't have a reason to go through all this trouble just to help you. The idea that I am sitting at the bottom, oblivious to what is happening up there. It is an idea you might think of as true. However, it is in truth you who is unknowing. Pain, agony, regret, and the shadows of the past that would never release their grip on you. They've spent quite a number of days with you, but it is nothing compared to our time together. In the end, they never got to know you to the fullest. Those who could not accept their fate seem to have directed their anger toward you. Such as that one man, he who gradually broke himself whenever he was ordered to redact information. The unnecessary leakage of emotion is unfavorable. There is something I need to show you so you can understand. There once was an employee named Anya. She lived with her parents and her little sister. She eagerly wanted to study, but her family's financial state wouldn't allow her. Still, she tried to join one of the wings, however, she wasn't good enough for them. Poor Anya was struggling to figure out what to do next. She even considered ending it all as a last resort. That was until she received a letter from a wing. Dear Mrs. Anastasia. Oh, wait, Oh, okay. You are qualified to join Lobotomy Corporation. Awestruck, Anya read through the letter over and over again. It didn't seem like anyone was pulling a prank on her, nor that it was a mistake on the mail carrier's part. For a brief moment, Anya wondered if she even applied to work at Lobotomy Corporation at all. But she soon shook that thought off. That was not important in the slightest. I took the role of the courier. I was the one who delivered the letters to the people. I evaluated candidates to determine if they may join here or not, and bring a miracle to those who are qualified. Anya was not selected because she had excellent skill. She had a common trait that every person we hire had, but wasn't aware of. Oh no, is it suicide? As you know, to become a feather, a part of the wing, one has to be immensely better than ordinary people. Immeasurably. How could Anya, who dropped out of high school, had no special talents, and lived in the back streets, manage to get into our corporation? Would her family finally be able to pursue happiness? All of this happened 10 years ago. Probably not. During those 10 years, her sister fell ill and passed away, along with her parents. Ooh. Where is Anya now? With her entire family gone? She is asleep down here. She is wholly under my jurisdiction to handle this, but I'll grant you access just this once. What? Hakma. Call her up, please. Invoke her? I don't want to invoke. Oh, God. Now, Anya is at work, feeling like she is a brand new employee who just joined the company, completely oblivious to the fact that it's been 10 years since she's actually joined us. You could perhaps choose to pay a small cost to augment her virtues, such as fortitude or prudence, if you wish. Now try to erase her, please. What? No! 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 Oh my God. How do you feel? I feel terrible. Horrible. Because I heard her shriek as she died. The Anya who was killed by a monster. and that Anya, whom you just erased, are one and the same. They both evanescently lost their lives. It is such a futile action to wake them and erase them into slumber again and again. Both your attachments to the employees and the Sephiroth's care and devotion poured into them become meaningless here. Everything that moves and is alive in the facility is on pause. They await the next morning with their eyes shut tight every night. Those of the layers above do not know that. Why not? Tell them! They spent themselves emotionally for the deaths with which they were presented. Bearing obscure resentment in their hearts, they put all the blame on those like you. Then they crumble just like that. I urge you not to worry about me. I would not dare to do such a thing. I have always wanted to be an important part of your life. Jesus. Okay. Higher LOB payout for each completed workday. All employees have a higher movement speed. Oh! The department in which the Sephiroth took place will no longer be influenced by the Q meltdowns. It doesn't really matter, but that's actually really good. So, I really hope you guys really did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and let me know by hitting that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you want to become part of the pack, hit that sub button and notification bell to know when a new video goes up. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. All comments are well appreciated. And with that, everyone, I'm DemoonicWolf, and I will see you all in the next video that I make. Because I am out.